So let's say what he has to say, and we'll give you guys my take.
Not very true, because I
They don't. They don't. Because if a man was wealthy and you were married to him, did you file for divorce?
No, I did not. Initially I did, but then I waited, and then like a couple of years later, he eventually filed.
So you initially filed. You were the initial plaintiff.
Correct.
Did you close that case? Or are you still the
Man, I was
plaintiff?
using plaintiff? Like, Kevin went through some shit. He's using technical divorce terms.
From the divorce action.
No, I closed the case.
Why did he file for divorce?
I guess like after years of entanglements and what have you.
Entanglement, Lord have mercy.
To have an affair outside of the relationship.
So he divorced you because of what?
What do you mean?
You said he filed for divorce, so he was the plaintiff in the action. What was the reason?
At this point, he had another pregnancy. Like it was messy.
So he divorced.
Wow, that's tough. Like, get a vasectomy, my man. Like, get a vasectomy, man. I don't know, man. It's shooting up the clubs. Shooting up clubs is not the wisest thing, which I even make a mistake too.
Divorced you because he had a mistress pregnant.
Correct. And
But this is also, you were working at this time.
at this time, I was attending school full time. Correct.
All right. So he wanted a wife to stay at home and have his children.
Correct.
And you wanted a career.
Correct.
Well, then you shouldn't have married a wealthy.
That's a big conflict right there. Sometimes our emotions are in conflict with reality. Sometimes we want a relationship, and also we want to be able to bang everything that walks. Your emotions, you can't have everything. You got to compromise. You can't have your cake and eat it too. See what I'm saying? So it's kind of like if you're an independent woman and you want to have a career and yet you want to have a kid with somebody, in my humble opinion, it's best for you to sacrifice a little bit of that career for the kid and let the guy work and you stay at home, because studies show a child, a baby needs to bond with his mother in the first 3 or 4 months a lot more than his dad. After 3 months, that's when the dad starts getting more involved. That's when the dad starts playing with the boy. Play is a way of men bonding with their children. It truly is. It's a one-on-one type of thing. And even, it's crazy, men even play with their kids differently when their moms are not around. They actually bond more, which is kind of interesting. But in the first 3 months, your child needs you. It's a biological need for a child to be close to its mother. So it's kind of like handing it over to a babysitter is fine, but my God, like, you're missing out on a lot, and your kid is also missing out on a lot.
Man.
Yeah, I was young.
No, but you took advantage. But you also took advantage of that wealth and that lifestyle.
I took advantage.
No, ma'am. You took advantage of the wealth and the lifestyle. Meaning you enjoyed that. You didn't listen. I hear very well. You can pull that bullshit on somebody else. You can't pull it on me. When you were married to a wealthy man, meant you have a standard of living that you could not afford with your own skills. You could not afford the lifestyle.
Damn, Michael, well, you got to point your finger at her. Look, this is the thing about Michael, is that he's saying true, right? But his attitude, it feels there's anger behind that. I could be wrong. Honestly, I'm not trying to say it to pander to you guys, first of all, okay? I'm not saying it to pander to you guys, because Tyrone, hey man, Tyrone does not pander to anybody. Yeah, that's right. And the reason why you've seen the Star of David is because I confess to you guys that Tyrone is Jewish. Anyways, never pander to no woman, okay? Tyrone out. What the fuck? I swear to God, Tyrone just comes from 0 to 100 randomly. Like, it's like, Jesus Christ, my Lord. Hey, you talking about Jehovah, not Jesus Christ. Anyways, I gotta go. All right, whatever. Yeah, keep going.
You had. It came from him. The home, the car, the food, everything else. And you chose to go out to work where most women don't want to. And then so now you got it. You don't have the wealthy man because you decided to leave and he decided to go have affairs and get somebody else pregnant. Well, you decided to leave too.
So the guy wanted her to be a stay-at-home mom, and she wanted to have the lifestyle but also have a job. So it wasn't compatible. So the first thing that we can say that men want is a compatible woman. A woman that wants what he wants. In fact, everybody wants that. Like, the perfect couple is the couple that needs what the other person has to offer, or vice versa. Like, you got to see this as a negotiation more than anything, because if you see it as a negotiation, these things will make more sense. But if you see it as if you see love as an abstract concept, then you're gonna get way too emotional. You're not gonna be able to see what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Which, in other words, to see what's really going on, I mean that you're gonna have to make decisions. You're gonna have to stop thinking with your heart and start thinking with your head.
Correct.
And I guarantee you, he's probably better off with it. And you out working with 3 kids in a wrecked home.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I get it, but my God. Like I totally get his point of view, but my God, dude, you gotta be... It's like you could sense a little bit of aggression. Like, I get his point. I completely agree with him, but the way he communicates it, it's like, dude, relax. Like, relax, nigga.
Yeah, you wrecked your own home. Home wreckers. You wreck your home. You decided to go to school full time because the money you were making doesn't change the wealth. You didn't need to do it.
Jesus fucking Christ, my nigga. Lord have mercy, man. That's true, though. That's true. A female business owner, guys want a woman who's more dependent on them. It's fucked up, but evolutionarily speaking, guys are used to women needing them. Like, it's just evolution. Like, for millions of years, the human animal, the females needed the men, but also men need women also. But you know what I'm saying? So that's been a program pleasure of being needed. And so when you're a woman that doesn't need a man, I can promise you he will be with you, but he doesn't feel... He just doesn't feel that. He doesn't feel like he's a man in a way. Like, it's almost like if you're able to give the illusion to a man that you need him, and you don't, that's totally fine. And in fact, it's the height of wisdom. Actually, it's the height of wisdom to, when you're strong, appear weak. When you're weak, appear strong.
The things that a woman can be: a nurse and a business owner, a mother of 3. You got 5 things that don't nobody.
I agree with the business owner and a mother of 3. The nurse, I don't know about that. Nurse, a lot of guys like nurses. A lot of guys fantasize about nurses. It fulfills a female's stereotypical role of the nurturer. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, I completely understand his point, but my God, it's like, I can see why women don't like him. Like, I agree with him. That's the thing. I agree with him, but his tone of voice, the way he says it, just comes across as though there's anger behind what he's saying. I mean, like, you could act as rational as you want to me, but the way you talk tells me more than anything than what you say.
They want women who are more traditional. You're a modern, more liberal woman.
Yeah, and I agree with you. But also, he's talking about men who have successful money, who have money and stuff like that. She has a chance of meeting a normal dude. You know what's funny is that studies show that attractive people, when people are attractive, the number one thing they value in somebody is their attractiveness, right? Unattractive people, they value different things, right? And also, what's funny is that people who went from being super attractive to ugly, what they value also changed. In other words, it's almost like the human brain says that it knows where it is in the hierarchy. And so it says, I'm not good looking no more, so let me value other things in this person. And you end up liking the person because you literally would change your value system to like this person. Like, you literally would change it. So it's almost like as you get older, you begin to value more internal things because the external fades, but not the internal. So you begin to look for more like meaningful things in the person. So it's kind of like, yeah, don't get me wrong, like, she's single and that kind of stuff, but guys her age and as they get older, she's gonna come to somebody who loves her for her. She will. It's inevitable. But the way he's making it seem like, it's almost like he's angry. Like I don't understand this, dude. I get your point of view, but you need to calm down, bro. It's not the end of the world, bro. Like, she's a pretty girl. She could get it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have 2 nieces. One is 8, 19, and one is 14, 15.
16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man, Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.